This is the 2012 e-permitting portal instructions for submitting a renewal notice of intent or NOI. These instructions apply to all NPDES general permits in Hawaii Administrative Rules HAR Chapter 11-55 Appendices B through L. This video has been created by the State of Hawaii Department of Health Clean Water Branch. In this video, we will provide you with the introduction to the NPDES General Permit. Next, we will provide you with the 2012 Renewal Notice of Intent instructions. These instructions consist of 5 steps. Step 1 is to open the e-permitting portal. Step 2 is to register and sign in to the e-permitting portal. Step 3 is to locate the 2012 Renewal Notice of Intent form. Step 4 is to complete and submit this form. And Step 5 is to track and manage your submission. After the Renewal NOI instructions, we will provide you with important notices and reminders. NPDES stands for National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System. This is a permit system required by Section 402 of the Federal Clean Water Act. NPDES permits are required for all point source pollutant discharges and for 3 situations involving stormwater. Stormwater associated with construction activities that disturb 1 acre or more, stormwater associated with industrial activity, and stormwater and certain non-stormwater discharges from municipal separate storm sewer systems or MS4s. The Department of Health has been delegated the authority to administer the NPDES program in the state of Hawaii. The rules that govern this program are in Hawaii Administrative Rules Chapters 11-54 and 11-55. There are 2 types of NPDES permits, the general permit and the individual permit. The general permit is an NPDES permit issued as a rule. Specifically, the NPDES general permits are issued in HAR Chapter 11-55 Appendices B through L. General permits are allowed to be issued in these rules for similar types of operations, pollutant discharges, effluent limitation requirements, and monitoring. The individual permit is any other NPDES permit other than a general permit. Individual permits are custom made or tailored to the specific facility or discharge. Currently, there are 11 general permits in HAR Chapter 11-55. Rule changes are underway to adopt a 12th general permit for the application of pesticides to state waters. The Clean Water Branch is frequently asked, how do I know if I can be covered under an NPDES general permit? The answer to this question is, you need to read the general permit. You need to go line by line looking at each requirement. The reason you need to do this is because only you can determine if you can meet each requirement of the general permit. For your convenience, the website containing all of the Hawaii Administrative Rules is being provided to you on your screen. Please go to this website and download HAR Chapters 11-54, the Water Quality Standards, 11-55 entitled Water Pollution Control, and 11-55 Appendices A through L. After you read and understand the general permit, and you determined that you can comply with all of the conditions of this general permit, you submit the Notice of Intent or NOI. The NOI is a form used to notify the Department of Health that you seek coverage under a NPDES general permit. After the Clean Water Branch reviews your NOI for completeness, and if we decide that your project, facility, or discharge should be covered under the general permit, we will issue a Notice of General Permit Coverage or NGPC. A NGPC is an authorization issued by the Department of Health to comply with the NPDES General Permit. NPDES General Permit coverage issued under HAR 11-55 Appendices B through L will expire at midnight Sunday, October 21st, 2012, or when amendments to the general permits are adopted, whichever occurs first. To continue coverage under a NPDES General Permit, you must submit the 2012 Renewal Notice of Intent form through the e-permitting portal, pay the $500 renewal filing fee, and certify your submission. If needed, you may download the e-permitting portal user guide from the Clean Water Branch website. The web address is shown on your screen. Step 1 of the Renewal NOI instructions is to open the e-permitting portal website. The e-permitting portal web address is provided on your screen. Please type this web address into your internet browser. It is important to note that the Clean Water Branch does not promote any specific web browsers or software applications. However, the Clean Water Branch created the Renewal NOI form using Google Chrome. So for this reason only, we recommend that you use Google Chrome. Once you open the e-permitting portal in your internet browser, click on the register link at the top of your page. Fill out the registration and verify your email address. After you registered, sign in to the e-permitting portal by clicking on the Sign In link at the top of your page. Enter your email address and password that you provided during the registration process. The e-permitting portal user guide, which you can download from the Clean Water Branch website, contains additional instructions to change your password, change your email address, and to reset your password.
After you sign in, you will be taken to the e-permitting portal start page. Press the Application Finder button on the left side of the screen. In the search field, type in 2012 Renewal Notice of Intent Forms. The link to the form will appear on the bottom of the screen. Click on this link. After clicking on this link, you will be taken to the 2012 Renewal Notice of Intent Form Start page. Please read the instructions. After reading the instructions, press the Submit Online Application button. You will now begin the data entry phase. This form contains 3 sections. Renewal Information section, Owner Information section, Multi-phase construction section. The fields with the red asterisks are required fields. Provide your current NGPC file number and provide the project or facility name on your current NGPC. You are required to read the general permit and certify if you will comply with the general permit conditions. Select Yes if you agree. If you do not agree, do not submit the Renewal NOI. Indicate if you submitted all of the required NGPC compliance information prior to starting your discharge or activity. Select 1 if you are in compliance. Select 2 if your discharge or activity did not begin. Select 3 if you did not comply with the NGPC requirements. If you selected 3, indicating that you did not comply with the NGPC requirements, you will be contacted by the Clean Water Branch Enforcement Section. An administrative extension of your NGPC will still be granted. However, resolution of your non-compliance is required before a renewal NGPC will be considered. Failure to resolve the non-compliance in a timely manner may result in the termination of your administrative extension and renewal NOI. After completing the renewal information section, press the Next Section button to continue. If the section meets appropriate validation rules, you will move to the next step in the process. Visual cues are provided by the system. Sections not yet visited are marked with a yellow star. Sections with missing data are marked with a red X. Sections with required information filled out are marked with a green check mark. The next section is the owner information section. Fill in the owner legal name. The owner legal name is the permittee identified on your current NGPC. Select Yes if the owner legal name matches the permittee on your current NGPC. Select No if the owner legal name has changed since the current NGPC was issued. If you answered No, indicating that the owner legal name has changed since the current NGPC was issued, please explain why this information was not provided to the Clean Water Branch. As a reminder, your current NGPC requires this information to be submitted to the Clean Water Branch within 7 calendar days of the change. Any non-compliance with the NGPC conditions is grounds for denying your renewal NOI. Transfer of ownerships must be submitted separately from your renewal NOI. Enter the owner's mailing address and street address. Click on the Validate Address button. You will be notified when the address is validated. Select the owner type. The person certifying this NOI must meet one of the signatory types listed. Select the appropriate signatory type. Enter the information for the certifying person. Enter the information for the owner contact person. Click on the Next Step button to move to the next section. The multi-phase construction section only applies to the NPDES general permit authorizing the discharges of stormwater associated with construction activity. Complete this section only if you have a multi-phase project and an NGPC authorizing discharges of stormwater associated with construction activity. Click on the plus symbol in the tab heading to add additional phases. Click on the Next Step button to continue. After the data entry phase, you will begin the processing information phase. If applicable, select the project type and provide any reference information. Click on the Next Step button to continue.